say can you see by the dawn's early light.
Marijuana is the extracted form of cannabis, which when consumed through a variety of methods, including bongs and blunts, produces an altered sense of reality often referred to as a high. The CDC estimates that there are tens of millions of active users in the United States, making it the most widely used drug in America.
Let me also be very clear with you. Maybe not everybody agrees with me, but this is like it. That the war on drugs has by and large been a failure and has ruined too many lives. Black lives, white lives, Hispanic lives.
Since Richard Nixon's term in office, marijuana has been categorized as a Class 1 drug alongside heroin. For reference, some Class 2 drugs include cocaine, methamphetamine, and LSD. This means that men and women caught with marijuana, a drug that produces no harmful side effects whatsoever, will be punished much harsher than users of hard drugs like meth. This legal disparity has led to the arrest of over 38 million non-violent offenders since the early 1980s and has destroyed countless families. Now, marijuana shouldn't be legalized just to let a bunch of stoners have easy access to weed. Marijuana should be legalized to provide a strong tax base for cash-strapped state governments and to eliminate the incredibly wasteful and destructive war on drugs.
In terms of legalization of drugs, I think that the battle, the war on drugs has been an utter failure, and I think that we need to rethink and decriminalize our marijuana laws.
Statistics from Colorado, Oregon, and several other states in which marijuana has been legalized have shown that legislation provides huge revenue for state governments, money that goes towards schools and public works projects. Legalizing marijuana has also provided a host of jobs in these states, knocking down unemployment rates massively. In addition to this, Mexican drug cartel exports are down over 50% than they were at their peak in 2009, and violent crime arrests are down as well. Legalization of marijuana is doing in a short time what the war on drugs could not do in 35 years, stopping organized and violent crime. However, not all agree. Let's look at a typical opposition argument.
Question 4 would allow thousands of pot shops and marijuana operators throughout Massachusetts, in neighborhoods like yours. Shops that sell pot edibles that look like candy and high-potency marijuana. In pro-pot states, incidents of drugged driving and fatal car accidents are up. More pot shops than McDonald's and Starbucks combined. Higher potency, dangerous drivers. It's the reason health professionals are urging you to vote no on 4.
Fear-mongering is the action of deliberately arousing public fear or alarm about a particular issue. This is what fear-mongering looks like, and it is the prime tactic that opponents of marijuana legalization use. There are no substantiated statistics that back up that weed is harmful to people, so those against legislation will attempt to use children as a sort of excuse to keep marijuana from being legalized. However, this too is unsubstantiated, as use among children in states where marijuana has already been legalized has not gone up at all. Marijuana legalization is completely safe for both adults and children alike. In conclusion, Colorado should be used as a prime example when discussing marijuana legislation, as it has gained massive tax revenue for public education and drug arrests are down tremendously since legislation has taken place, prompting other states to do the same.